Okay, let us see the topic titled multi-stage and power amplifier. So in that, let's see first one is multi-stage amplifiers. So first we'll discuss the multi-stage amplifiers. After that, we'll go with the power amplifiers. So if we talk about the multi-stage amplifiers, so far we have seen the first unit, that is in the BJT as well as in the FET. We have seen the amplifiers, that is a common emitter amplifier in the BJT, there is common emitter, common base and common collector, that is in the BJT amplifiers. And if we talk about FET amplifiers, so we discuss the common source amplifier and common drain amplifier and common gate amplifier, right? So these all are the single stage amplifiers. So far we have seen the single stage amplifiers. Now we are going to see talk about the multi stage amplifiers. Actually, what is meant by this multi stage? So we are going to see what is the advantages of this multi stage amplifier and what is the basic concept of this one. And also we'll see the disadvantage also. So as we know that if there is advantage, obviously there will be disadvantage, right? So we'll see both advantages and disadvantages. So first let us see. So if I recall this single stage amplifier, so as we know that, so if I draw this roughly, so we are in the BJT, we are having the amplifier with common emitter amplifier and common base and common collector amplifier, right? So this is the self-bias circuit actually. So this is the self-bias circuit, right? And we are going to take output at the collector, and we are going to give input at the base, and this is going to be the outside amplifier, and this amplifier circuit, basic amplifier circuit. So but this is a first stage, one stage. This is what this is a one stage amplifier. We are having only one stage, so this is a one stage amplifier. What happens, Sandeep? 240. This is a one stage amplifier. So if I take this in one box, this is a one stage amplifier. Okay. So if I talk about multi-stage amplifier, we are going to take one more amplifier circuit. We are going to take one more amplifier circuit. I'm not drawing the complete circuit here. So we'll give this output. We'll give this output of the first amplifier to the input for the second amplifier. This is the second stage. This is the second stage amplifier, and this one is the first stage amplifier. First stage amplifier, and we're going to take output at the second stage, right? So if we say output at the first stage is V01, I'm taking the output as V02. So we can say this is a two-stage amplifier. Two-stage amplifier. Actually, what is the need of this number of stages? So, for example, if we take about our daily life. So, if there is any marriage or there is any function, so usually nowadays the sound system DJ is common, right? So without DJ, we don't feel like there is a function, there is a function, or there is a marriage, right? So everywhere we are using the DJ. So if we talk about the sound system, so some of the DJs will give the more sounds and better sounds with better bass, right? And some of them are gives the unlistenable voices sounds, right? So behind that reason is this type of amplifiers only. So here, if I want more gain, if I want more gain, like if I want more sound system, then we are going to use the number of stage amplifiers. For example, available with the one amplifier is its gain is for example 10. For example, for particular amplifier gain is 10. Gain is 10, but the customer required is the required gain is 100. So this is the available gain. This is the available one amplifier, but the customer required gain is what 100 gain. It means you want more voice. You want to listen the more sound system. So what we need to do? We need to take 10 types of this amplifiers, connect them in the cascade connection, so that we are going to get this 100 gain. So that we are going to get the more sound. So, if you observe in the functions, so if you remember the speakers, so we can use they are going to use the more number of speakers, right? So it means by connecting them in the cascade connection, so we are going to have the three types of connections actually in the multi-stage. So the cascade as well as the cascode. Difference is only this word letter A O. Cascade amplifier and cascade amplifier as well as the Darlington pair amplifier. Darlington pair amplifier. So we are having these three types of amplifiers. So here to get more gain, we are going to use the cascade amplifier. So we are going to use this cascade amplifier to get more gain. Okay. And for cascade amplifier, for example, we need different types of bandwidths. For example, a customer required some frequency, some edge band, some type of bandwidth, and another customer requires another type of bandwidth, right? So for that, the requirement of bandwidth can be taken by using the different types of amplifiers, and those are going to be connected in the cascade connection. These are going to be connected in the cascade connection. So we are going to see the type of connections, how we are going to connect the cascade connection, and how we are going to connect the cascade connection, and what is meant by Darlington pair connection. So the connections are different. So with the different types of connections, we are going to create the different types of amplifiers. So here for cascade, in the cascade, we get the two more gain. Now coming to cascade type of amplifier, we are going to get the high bandwidth. So here, this is going to be used where high bandwidth is used. High bandwidth is used to see what is meant by actually this bandwidth. So if you take our classes, our offline classes, sometimes we're going to feel disturbance, right? So disturbance means you are unable to listen my voice, or you are unable to listen my voice with a low voice, right? So those type of in that type of cases, what happens? There is a problem of the bandwidth, the problem of the frequency, problem of the signal bandwidth. So because of the low bandwidth of signal, the class is going to be interrupted, right? That is unable to listen my voice to you, unable to reach my voice to you, right? So for that we need the high bandwidth. So to get this more bandwidth, we're going to use the cascade connections, right? So it means we're going to take different types of amplifiers and we're going to connect in the cascade connection. So coming to one more requirement is, for example, when a customer require more current gain. So more current gain. So in that cases, we're going to suggest this third connection, Darlington pair connection. This third one, Darling pair connection. Okay. So this type of connections we're going to use in the multi-stage amplifiers. So if you take this on the screen, it is only two-stage amplifier. So if you draw the multi-stage amplifier, If you go for multi-stage amplifier, uh, an example is the first stage amplifier, and this one is the second stage amplifier, and so on. Like that, we are having the n stage amplifiers. This one is the n stage amplifier. N stage amplifier. Okay, and here we're going to give input at the first stage. So we're going to give input at the first stage, and so there is a we can use the different types of bias circuits like cell bias like that. Okay, so mostly we're going to use the cell bias only because it is going to give the more stability. And if we talk in BJT, as well as we can have the amplifiers. So we're going to use FET amplifiers or BJT amplifiers. It depends on the required applications. So that will be mentioned. And coming to here, when we give this input voltage, it is going to be amplified. This input is going to be amplified, and we are going to get output at this first stage. If we take this V01 output, and this is going to be given to the this V01 is going to be given to the second stage as input, right? And again, it is going to be amplified. Again, it is going to be amplified, and we are going to get the output. The second stage is V02, and this will be given to the third stage. And similarly, we are going to get output at the nth stage. This is the required output. So depends on the required gain. We are going to use the different number of stages. For example, one stage is giving gain is 10. For example, one stage is given gain is 10. So every stage is gain is 10. Then at second stage we are going to get 10 into 10. So if I talk about cascade connection, so in the cascade connection, the voltage gain is going to be given by multiplication of the individual gains. Multiplication of the individual gains. Okay. For example, each stage is giving the 10. Each stage is giving the 10 gain. Then if I require 100 gain, then we are going to use which amplifier? Two stage amplifier. So we are going to use the two stage amplifier. Okay. So if I want 1000 gain, if I want 1000 gain, then we are going to use the three stage amplifier. That is 10 into 10 is 100, and 100 into 10 is 1000. So we are going to use the three stage amplifier. So this in this basis we are going to use the multi-stage amplifier here. So it is completely is known as the multi-stage amplifier. So please try to maintain the notes while I am explaining. Why? Because it is not going to be clear in the textbooks. Try to write yourself. So it is a multi-stage amplifier. And one more thing is, what I am speaking, everything is not going to be written on the screen. So try to write yourself. It is a multi-stage amplifier. Okay. So let us see the advantages as well as the disadvantages of this type of multi-stage amplifiers. So before lateral diploma candidates and after diploma candidates, strength is same 42, 42, 45, around 45. So what about remaining people? Let's see the advantages. So if we talk about advantages of this multi-stage amplifiers, me explain the advantages here. So here, so when we use the multi-stage amplifier, we are going to get the more gain. That is, there is a improvement in the gain, right? So advantages are what? One is improvement in the gain. So one more thing is I told you about the that operating point, right? I hope you remember that operating point Q point. So based on Q point only, the position on the Q point only we are going to uh, get the application well or not. That is has to be in the active region Q band, right? So here when we use the one is improvement in the gain. It is basically 2 minutes. Okay, advantages of multi-stage amplifiers. So as so we discussed that is an improvement in gain, improvement, improvement in gain, as well as the improvement in Q band, as improved Q band, improved Q band. I hope you remember this word Q band operating point, right? So this has to be in the active region only to operate the given amplifier, given transistor is in the amplifier application region. Either it is BJT or FET, this Q band should be in the active region only. Then we can say so the corresponding transistor is going to operate as a amplifier. So it is improved Q band when we are going to use the multi-stage amplifier. So advantages of multi-stage MS. Now third one is improved input impedance. Improved input impedance. It is nothing but when we are going to connect the number of stages in the cascade connection, cascade connection, it means what? So we are going to adding the more impedance, right? We are going to adding the more impedance so that it is a improved input impedance. So we know that so if every circuit is going to having some impedance. Input impedance there is no flow current. Actually, impedance opposes the current, but so any circuit, any element which carries the current, it will have some impedance. That is a basic thing. whatever circuit is going to have or whatever the if it is allowing the flow of current, it should have the some amount of impedance. So here when we use the multi-stage amplifier, there is an improved input impedance and there is the improved output impedance also. Improved output impedance also. There is what is the input impedance and what's output impedance here. So you can observe here. If I take one network, if I take one network, it is having the input section, that is input port, and as the it is having the output port. It is having the input port as well as the having the output port. This is the input port. That is we are giving the input at this left side. We are going to take output at the right side, right? So today we come two port network. So it will be you can see in practical circuit analysis. So here the impedance seen from this input side is called as the input impedance. As is the output seen from the output is called as the output impedance. Output impedance. Right. So when we use the multi-stage amplifier, we are going to get the input impedance as well as the input output impedance. So if one more advantage is the one more advantage is what high bandwidth amplification. That is, if we require more bandwidth, we are going to use multi-stage amplifiers. That is, in which type of connection is in cascade amplifier. In the cascade amplifier, we are going to get the high bandwidth. So 51 is the high bandwidth. I am able to write here. So it is being studied. So fifth one is the high bandwidth amplification as cascade amplifier. So these are the advantages. We talk about disadvantages. So obviously we know that if it is having advantage, definitely we are going to have the disadvantage. Like if I talk about our human being, so every pillow is going to have the negative side as well as the positive side. So no one is perfect in all aspects, right? So everyone is having the both the positive side as well as the negative side, right? So in the same way, this multi-stage amplifier is going to have the disadvantage also. So compared with the single stage amplifier, the bandwidth of the multi-stage amplifier is low. Actually, so you will get the doubt like, so in the advantage I told you that high bandwidth, but I'm telling one disadvantage is what comparing to the single stage amplifier bandwidth, the multi-stage amplifier is low, right? So other than the cascade amplifiers, for remaining connections, the bandwidth is going to be low compared with the single stage amplifier. And coming to second disadvantage is the circuit becomes the more complex. Circuit becomes more complex. There is a second disadvantage. Why? Because it is more complex. Because usually you have seen already the single stage in the common input amplifiers and common base are coming to if you take common source and common drain amplifiers, right? So in those cases, you observed what you have seen the circuit connection, right? So there you already observed the circuit connections. So if we going to connect them in the multi-stage, then the circuit becomes more complex. So definitely we're using the number of circuit means what cost is also going to be increased. The cost increases. So these three are going to be the disadvantage for the multi-stage amplifier. Okay. Now let's see the very small topic called types of coupling in the multi-stage amplifiers. So what is mean this coupling here? So you can get it here. For example, if I want two-stage amplifiers, So what we do, we'll take two amplifiers and we'll give one input for the one of the amplifier, and we'll take output of that amplifier and will be given to the second amplifier, right? So right, and in between these two amplifiers, in between these two amplifiers, that is how we are going to give connection between these two amplifiers, two stage amplifiers. So that is called as a coupling. There is coupling between those two amplifiers here. So we are going to the different types of coupling in the multi-stage amplifiers, and those are the one is uh, direct coupling. It means we are not going to use any elements like any resistor or any capacitor or we are not going to use any element in the multi-stage amplifiers. That is called as a direct coupling. It means we are going to use only wire, only conductor wire, conducting wire. That's it. That is called as a direct coupling. And second type of coupling is the RC coupling. That is, we are going to use the resistor and capacitors. Resistors and capacitors in between these two different types of amplifiers. That is going to be called as a RC coupling amplifier. And one more type of coupling is transformer coupling. Transformer coupling, which means we are going to use the transformers in between the stages, in between the multi-stage amplifiers, right? So by using the transformers, we are going to give the output of the one of the amplifier to the input for the second one, right? So these three types of coupling we are having, but according to our syllabus, we are going to discuss only two types of amplifiers. Those are direct coupling amplifier as well as the RC coupled amplifier. So in your syllabus, we are having only direct coupled amplifier as well as the RC coupled amplifier. So here I am not writing anything now. I am not writing anything now. So I have written up to only advantage only. After that, the display is stacking. That application is not working actually. That screen external actually that was the external app. So that external app is not working. That's why I'm not writing here. I'm going to send this written notes to you. So we have these three types of coupling circuits. So according to our syllabus, we are going to discuss the direct coupling multi-stage amplifier as well as the RC coupled multi-stage amplifier. Okay, okay, everybody. So this is it's an introduction to the multi-stage amplifiers. So in the next class, we are going to see the these classifications, both direct coupled as well as the RC coupled amplifiers. So if we discuss these two amplifiers, multi-stage is going to be completed. After that, we are going to discuss the power amplifiers. So with this, I'm closing the session today. We'll see on tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for your patience. So you can leave now.